Hello everyone and welcome back to the Astute Academy Homestay's YouTube channel. In today's video, we'll focus on teaching you about the Olympic sports. Tell us down below what your favourite sport for this year's Olympics is. Kayaking. Kayaking is a water sport that involves using a paddle to control the small boat. Table tennis. Table tennis is a sport that involves using a small bat to hit a small ping pong ball across the table to your opponent. Basketball. Basketball is a sport that involves using your hands to control the ball and be able to shoot it and get it into the net to win the point. Judo. Judo is a sport of unarmed combat derived from jiu-jitsu and intended to train the body and mind. It involves using holds and leverage to unbalance the opponent. Road cycling. Road cycling is held on paved roads. Road racing is the most popular professional form of bicycle racing. Badminton. Badminton is a game in which a shuttlecock is hit back and forth across the net between two teams. Taekwondo. Taekwondo is a Korean martial art characterized by punching and kicking techniques with emphasis on head-high kicks, jumping spinning kicks, and fast kicking techniques. It is a martial art that attacks or defends with hands and feet anytime, anywhere, without any weapons, and the purpose of physical training is important. Trampolining. Trampolining or trampoline gymnastics is a recreational activity, acrobatic training tool, as well as a competitive Olympic sport in which athletes perform acrobats while bouncing on a trampoline. In competition, these can include simple jumps in the straight, pike, tuck or straddle position to more complex combinations of forward and backward somersaults and twists. Weightlifting. Olympic weightlifting is a sport in which the athlete attempts a maximum weight in a single lift of a barbell loaded with weight plates. Rugby. Rugby is a team game played with an oval ball that can be kicked, carried and passed from hand to hand. Volleyball. Volleyball is a game of two teams, usually of 6 players, in which a large ball is hit by hand over a high net, the aim being to score points by making the ball reach the ground on the opponent's side of the court. Mountain bike. Mountain biking is a sport of riding bicycles off-road, often over rough terrain, usually using specifically designed mountain bikes. Do you own a mountain bike? Hockey. Hockey is a team game played between 2 teams of 11 players each. They used hooked sticks to drive the hockey puck towards the goals at opposite ends of the field. Golf. Golf is a club and ball sport in which players use various clubs to hit balls in a series of holes at a course in as few strokes as possible. Fencing. The sport of fencing incorporates agility, strength, coordination, balance, and timing. In fencing, physical ability is just as important as having a strong mental edge. Football. Football is a ball game between 2 teams who aim to score goals into the opponent's goalpost. The team that scores the higher number of goals wins. Equestrian. Equestrian sports use horses as the main part of the sport. This usually takes form of the riders being on the horse's back or the horses pulling some sort of horse-drawn vehicle. Swimming. Swimming is an individual or team racing sport that requires the use of one's entire body to move through the water. Archery. Archery is the art, sport, practice or skill of using a bow to shoot arrows. The word comes from the Latin arcus, meaning bow. Now we will look at the new sports introduced to the Olympics this year. Karate. Karate is a Japanese martial art whose physical aspects seek the development of defensive and counter-attacking body movements. Surfing. Surfing is a surface water sport in which a surfer uses a board to ride a moving wave, which usually carries the surfer towards the shore. Sports climbing. Sport climbing is essentially competitive climbing. Dating back to the 1940s in the former USSR, the sport really started gaining ground in the 1980s before the first World Championship in 1991. Skateboarding. Skateboarding is an action sport originating in the United States that involves riding and performing tricks using a skateboard. So, what did you think? Comment down below your favourite sport and why. Thank you so much for watching, and in the meanwhile, please like, share and subscribe. See you next time.